RuffRydersRadio.com. We're not industry. We are the streets.
What's up, Sam? What's the deal, bro?
Ain't much, man. I hear you working, man. You ain't gotta say much. I hear that work out there in these streets.
Yeah, nah, we just trying to
You putting a lot of good music out there. A lot of good music, man. You know what I mean? You got them from the street corners down to behind the wall, man. You know what I mean? Cats is hitting me up like, yo, you gotta get Haddy up there. Yo, definitely gotta get Haddy.
Emma, turn that shit up, though. Yo, catch me on 43rd, showing love to Haddy with many. Me and my niggas drinking on coladas and grinnies. Wake up the next day and I'm yawning. Get my daughter ready for school and hit Dirty Kitchen in the morning. Straight to Broadway in the trap where they keep guap. Go to 8th Ave, hit the African T-spot. He's still hand in hand. The Harlem movie just came home. Shout to Afghanistan.
I just wanted to bring it back to the grit, like what nigga might get punched in his face after the record come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
just for no damn reason.
Yeah, like I feel like everybody is bros now. Like, and I'm for that, but I think that's not what rap is about. Like everybody's too nice. I wanted to bring it back to that gritty shit.
Well, you definitely got that. You know, people are definitely listening to you. You got the voice. You talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got bars. It's not, that ain't the mumble rap. How do you feel about hip hop where it currently stands at?
I think hip hop is in a good space right now. I think hip hop, like in life, you deal with ups and downs. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Life, the world goes around the 360. So I feel like right now the 360 is landing on the East Coast. It's landing back in New York.
And the BX making man noise.
Back to the motherland of hip hop.
Coming back to the motherland. Like I'm a huge fan of down south music, and like even back in the day, we didn't only listen to New York music. We was listening to West Coast music. We was listening to
But everybody everybody had a distinct sound. You know what I'm saying? Like the South sounded like the South, the West sounded like the West, the Bronx, New York, the East sounded like the East. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I agree with you.
But now it's just like everybody trying to sound alike, and that's why I like following you and I support you, because you stood in your lane. You stood where Haddy wanted to be, where Haddy was comfortable. Other people out there reaching and you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta brand yourself, man.
Definitely. I definitely doing that.
I remember one time I was in the studio. I think I was somewhere and I was having an argument, like a real argument, with a person that was telling me, this was about 3 years ago, and they was telling me, yo, you sound too New York. You sound too New York. Like you gotta. And I used to sit there and say what I'm supposed to sound like. I'm from New York. But that was because it was like all the artists from New York was trying to sound like they was from down south, and it fucked people's heads up. You know what I'm saying?
I blame Laffy Taffy, man.
Why you say that?
I blame that song Laffy
one
Taffy.
of the first records that.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
That destroyed the airwaves.
That Laffy Taffy. Everybody was like trying to yo. That shit is popping in the strip club. Yeah, it's popping in the strip club, but it's not music.
Yeah, that's a fact. It was too.
You know what I mean? It make you feel good and all of that, but you know what I mean? So
bringing it back. You said now how the East Coast is coming back. Like as far as what's happening in the Bronx and who else is coming out of the Bronx, do you see that like helping where you at right now? Because of the fact that we're already buzzing. Like there's a lot of people moving from the East Coast.
I mean,
do you think that's helping? Or?
See, my thing is it's not just the Bronx. Like, it's just New York in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got dudes outside the Bronx that's why I did the New York gritty vlog, and what I did was I was going through every borough, and I was just doing a record with a specific person from that borough, because I feel like a lot of times we get caught up into, I'm from the Bronx, I'm from Harlem, I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah. When you out of town, you from New York.
Facts.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
That's 100.
So
That's
my
how you
thing
do it.
was just like, let's focus on New York instead of focusing on our borough, because it's so much bigger than.
But it's always there, that competition.
It's
I mean,
there,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's there, but it take a nigga. That's why I say I want to be the nigga to say, yo, fuck all that competition. Like, yo, listen, like I watch ATL, right? And when I watch ATL, that was when T.I. and Ludacris was beefing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Luda still had a record on ATL. And it's like at the end of the day, like in order for us to really like keep this music thing going and keep it home, we gotta fuck with each other and we gotta support each other. You know what I'm saying?
You absolutely right. And you know what a lot of artists don't understand? The bag could be bigger.
It's a lot bigger. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand that. And you know what? A lot of people also nowadays, they be like, oh yeah, if I support him, I'm dick riding. It ain't about dick riding, man. It's about, you know what I mean? Building a backbone of support so this way you can move forward in life. You know what I'm saying? And when you got a team and, you know, you can only go, sky's the limit, you know what I'm saying? Or sky's the view, as I should say. You know what I'm saying? I love saying
support, man.
Sky's the view. So, Haddy, you doing the music, you doing, where else you want to see Haddy and the whole Racked Up family?
I just want to see, my main thing is this, like when people say, like I get people that be like, yo, Rax, yo, you doing this, you doing that. At the end of the day, I'm not, in my eyes, I'm not doing nothing because my thing is I don't give a fuck where we go with the music or where we go with anything. I just want to be so far away from the streets that it don't matter what we do. That's not even a thought because every day, like me personally, like all my brothers is either going to jail or in jail already. So my thing is no matter how much I might get a little recognition right here or in the streets or whatever, if we that close to losing our freedom, we too close to the streets. So my thing for me, for Racked Up, is to be so far away from that. Well, that's Jay-Z's not thinking of. He's not close to the streets. He probably don't even know what the streets smell like.
You definitely right about that. Definitely. I don't know when was the last time Jay-Z visited Marcy Projects.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But talking about places and all that stuff. Where you from?
I'm from the Bronx.
For those that don't know, Haddy, tell them where you from.
I'm originally from the west side, 176 Andrews Avenue, University.
Okay.
And then from there we moved on to Gleason and Pugsley. So in my music, you'll literally hear me represent two different areas that I'm really from.
Yeah, you're part of it.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is everything I rap about comes from these two different blocks.
And that's two different places.
Different lifestyles.
You know what I'm saying? You into dogs?
I love, when I was young, I used to always get in trouble because I used to sneak mad pits in the house. I used to have mad pit bulls and shit. My mom, my grandma was like, every time they...
You used to see one in the street, you used to just grab it?
Just grab it and bring it. Long as I used to be into a certain type of pit. I used to be into like the you know how back in the days when Ruff Ryders first came out, it was all, you know what I'm saying? I used to always get
red nose, blue nose type.
Yeah, I used to run down on I used to play ball hard.
Yeah.
And when I used to get into anything, any problem, I never went and got anybody but my dogs. Yeah. I would literally go get my dogs and it would we ready to do whatever.
Okay, that's what it is. Talking about dogs, let's talk about DMX. You actually got to sing or to rap.
Yeah, slipping. That was huge.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that one too.
To recite your rhymes to Slipping, the remix. How was that? How did DMX embrace you after he heard it?
Just me meeting with X was crazy for me because X is one of my favorite
rappers
people.
Okay.
Of all time. I don't even consider X to be a rapper, man. I think X could put down a microphone right now and people gonna love him the same.
And still gravitate to him. That's absolutely right
for him. But like when I got the cosign from X, it was like, damn, that's crazy because it was just bugged out because he went to D. Me and X had a cipher and all that. He went to D and he was like, yo, D, I ain't never tell you to fuck with another rapper before, but
that's
this nigga right here,
you gotta fuck with him.
D was like, nigga, that's family. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like big shout out to X, man.
Can't shit up, hey yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling. Can't get up, hey yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling. Can't get up, hey yo, I'm slipping. Yo, I stay away from wannabe pops, cause I ain't trying to catch a homie, B. I got a lot of built up anger inside of me. My daughter saying, Daddy, just smile. I don't know who I am now, cause I ain't been myself in a while. And I might not make it with rap, cause the industry is full of dick riders. I ain't never did that. And most these niggas now is just too eager. I ain't two-faced and I don't switch crews neither. Can't trust the bitch you fucking. You never know when you not around who dick she sucking. And when you die, them hoes is out too. All they gonna do is cry and write a couple posts about you. Social networks is a scam. I done seen fake niggas write the realest shit on the gram. We was really out in VA, trust me, I know the fiends. Out in Hampton getting money on Aberdeen. And you ain't gotta worry what my men do. Just know if you You ain't at the table with us, you on the menu. I don't even write, so imagine what my pen do. You wouldn't even last through half of the shit I've been through.
I went home that night and wrote a million. I think I wrote the whole New York Gritty that night.
You was amped up, right?
Charge.
Yeah.
I was hyped that night.
April 21st, Barclays Center, Ruff Ryders reunion.
Facts.
You gonna be in the building?
Definitely.
Racked up gonna be in the building?
We just performed with DMX and BB Kings last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw that. I saw that.
Shout
Yeah.
out to One Shot Deals.
Okay. You got Dub working.
You moving, baby.
Dub working out
Nah,
there.
we just working, man. Like niggas is just stuck on one thing. Anything that would obstruct or take us away from the path, like we just removing ourselves from it. Anything.
That's what you're supposed to do, man. Like a lot of rappers, they try to go back to where they from.
Everybody has it where they the illest nigga. And that shit is annoying to me.
Exactly.
I want to know for the Bronx, because the Bronx got some heat right now.
Yeah, the Bronx got some
I mean, I take that back early because I was just talking about the Bronx, but like overall, New York is really moving.
Absolutely.
But like the Bronx is like delivering a little bit more heat. I mean,
my thing
he's
is,
killing it right now too over there.
Young and made.
yeah, Young and Made. Like,
Yeah, but that's Brooklyn Harlem. We want to know about the Bronx.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know about.
Yeah, let's know about the Bronx, man.
You got-
Brooklyn
you know, you
Harlem.
got
Shout out to
Old
them.
I mean, as far as the Bronx, like it's a
Yeah,
lot of
do
dudes
that.
that I like. I like P.
Okay, shout out to
I like Corey Guns.
Okay.
But
Militia
those are
gang.
all the people that we know about. You know who I like? I like this kid named Bernie Madoff. I like
heard
Bernie
of him.
Madoff.
I heard
I
of
like this kid named H.G. Locks.
Okay, I didn't hear about
You see
him.
what I'm saying?
Locks is crazy.
That's
Who
dope,
else
that's
do I
dope,
like?
that's dope, though.
I like Trey Pizzy.
Oh, Trey Pizzy, shout out. That's family right there.
I like this kid named H Bando.
H Bando. I can't say that.
USC. Bling Blah Entertainment.
Blink Blind Entertainment, I heard
I
of.
like
That's right
I
there.
like those people. Like we know about the Don Q's and I'm not knocking them, but those are the people who we know. We know I like them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of times we get so caught up into the name. It's like it become like clothing. Like you become like a
But as
what
an
they call
artist,
it?
don't you want that as an artist to be a household name?
Yeah, of course you want that. But see, me as an artist, I feel like the problem with a lot of these artists, right? Now we getting deep. I feel like the problem with a lot of these artists is that they don't come back and help create a lot more artists. And that's what I don't respect about a lot of these artists. That's why when I do interviews a lot of time, I don't mention these artists because you got dudes out here who
Are scared to lose their spot. Let's keep it 100.
yeah, and it's
They're
like my
scared to
thing
lose
is
their spot. That's what it
that
is.
shit
Because
is whack, B.
you know,
So
like-
aside from putting on their team, they're not looking out there for new talent. Where they come from.
I think that's what fucks the game up. It's so many people out here that's talented that get busy, and it's like a nigga. Like look at me for example. A nigga told me, he said, because with the New York Gritty vlog that I did, I got my man Mo Chip from Brooklyn. I got GIB from Brooklyn. I got the kid Coley Ice from Harlem, and I got the kid what's his name? I can't remember the kid name from Staten Island, but basically what I did was get people who I felt like is in my category where people are sleeping on. Like I feel like people sleeping on Haddy Rags.
okay.
And then it's like I don't want to go to the name brand people. I want to go to the motherfuckers
Create your own right now. Yeah,
who also is coming up.
that's
The
dope.
new energy.
No, you definitely want that on your side. You
Yeah.
definitely want to be
Fact.
a fresher breath air.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So now,
Billy the
as
Kid, right?
someone who's telling, who?
Billy the Kid from Staten Island.
Oh, okay.
What?
There's another Billy that I know. He from Harlem though. But you know, what do you tell a rapper or because everybody started as an amateur. Everybody started as an amateur. You know what I mean? You got to start somewhere. You're not a dope MC from the get go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to practice this craft and respect the craft and learn the craft. What do you say to someone who's just coming up in the game? What does Haddy Rax tell somebody who's just now saying, yo, I want to put words together?
I was just telling him basically like learn it. Like for example, like There's so many people out here that make music, but they just look at it like he did it, I could do it. But it's really a science to rapping. Like,
Definitely
it's a way it gotta flow, it's a way it gotta sound, your bar gotta land a certain way. And this is why a lot of times we listen to music, like even when people let me hear their music, once I hear it, it's like if it don't land a certain way or it's not flowing, I automatically shut it down.
You know, somebody invited me to the studio and was like, yo, Sin, I want you to listen to this. So now the dude is paying me to sit there and listen to his music. So he finished the record joint. I stopped it midway and he's like, yo, Sin, what you think I need? I told him, you need a whole new track.
Whoa.
He got upset.
Yeah.
He got upset. I was like, yo, listen, keep your money. You got to get a whole new track.
Oh, you know what I really would tell niggas that just start, matter of fact? I would tell them, humble yourself, baby.
Patience.
No, you absolutely right.
That's what I would tell them.
Take that
easy. Right.
Yo, humble yourself.
But you know what? There's a lot of people that, you know, there's a lot of rappers out there that they have yes men
Yeah.
on their
They
team.
dangerous.
That's a fact, but there's a lot of rappers out there that got yes men on their team. And they yes you so much that they'll have you out there like Boo Boo the Fool.
Them niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm scared of yes man. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm scared of yes man.
Yeah.
But I hate someone that always tell me what the fuck is right though. But you know,
But sometimes it clicks though,
but-
right?
but I
Like you in the
respect
booth,
that
you like,
more, though.
you know what? This motherfucker was right.
yeah, and that's me. Like I admit it. If
You might not say it to the person right then and there, but
Yeah.
you go in the booth and like, yo, this motherfucker was
Yeah,
right.
he was
You know
right.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he
Like,
was right.
yeah, definitely.
Fact.
But you need people like that in your
Yeah,
team.
you
You know what I'm
need
saying?
people
Like,
like that, yo.
you know, I listen to Mike's on joints before it's let out to the streets. Pressure listens to Mike's on joints before it hits the streets, and we critique it. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
Mice is. Let me just say this real quick. I just gotta get this out by
Yeah, go ahead.
My son was the first person. I'm going live. I want everybody on live to hear this shit.
Oh, get the cameras out. Where
Mice?
the cameras at?
Mice was the nigga that I've been nice.
Yeah.
I've been making music. I had little people who knew me, but when I did New Bronx City, it put me in a whole
Different lane.
Because now I used to always say, yo, I know I'm as good as these niggas, man. What the fuck am I doing wrong?
I'm not even gonna hold you. Like when I first found out about Haddy Racks, was on New Bronx City.
Yeah,
Me too.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a dope
like,
freestyle too.
and
Yeah,
I
I
yeah.
was like, who's Haddy Racks?
Yeah, that was dope.
I'm looking at the lineup. I'm like, okay, I heard of P.
Yeah,
I heard of Freddie Godson.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Hope is 4/5
Facts.
and all of this. So I'm looking. I'm like, who's
Facts.
Haddy Racks though? Like,
That's a fact.
you understand what I'm saying?
That's
Because
dope.
you know, shout out to New Bronx City giving an
Yeah.
independent platform out there every Wednesday. Catch me live, Pressure, King Ock. You know what I'm saying? The team, the family. Shout out to my song.
Shout out to Mice,
So,
man. Niggas don't
But
pay homage.
that's when I learned about Haddy Racks and
Yeah.
the whole Racked Up family, the whole movement.
But a lot of people did at that point. And that's why a nigga like me, I'm always gonna pay homage to my song. And the reason why I say that is because after I did the New Bronx City joint, me and K Slate hooked up from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I got with my manager Dub, Mice was one of the niggas I call yo Mice. You know a lady named Dub? Yeah, fuck with her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's what's up.
that's a nigga I always pay homage to my song.
What you
And that's
think
what
about
y'all
his
niggas need to do,
freestyle
pay
on
homage.
Flex?
Come on, we not even gonna do that, bro.
I want to know because you know what?
We not even gonna do that.
That-
Bodied that
Yo,
shit.
Pee Wee, what's up, yo? My song had one of the best freestyles on Flex.
See, when I
Had
tell
one of
people that, they be like, yo, Cindy, that's your brother. You going to say that. And
Nah,
I'm like,
he definitely did. Like, he did his thing.
Yeah, he definitely
There's
did.
nothing you can say about
You
it.
gotta give the man credit.
Yeah,
You gotta give him
he
credit.
bodied
He's been
that
around
shit.
since Violated days.
I don't know, man, but Flex is holding out, man. Flex need to get Haddy Racks up there.
Oh, that's the
Nah,
next.
You come and see. My thing is this. See, like,
Yeah.
see,
Next,
like
baby.
a lot of these dudes, right? What people don't know is that a lot of these dudes, they be in the club and they run down on niggas. I ain't one of them niggas.
Sometimes
Like,
you got to do that.
You do, but
Sometimes
I'm
you
just
gotta
not
do
one.
it.
My thing is this. Look, if we taking the train, right? If we taking the train and you gotta get here,
Yeah.
it don't matter what the fuck going on in between here. You gotta go through all of this shit because you gotta get here. So basically what I'm saying is this train is going, A nigga gotta get on my train.
Yeah.
You gotta get on my train. You might not have to get on it now because this might not be your stop. But you gonna get on this train
Eventually.
and you gotta get off
Eventually.
at some point.
Okay.
So we ain't chasing niggas. And the good thing about it is that what we creating is so organic because niggas don't see me.
Yeah.
They just like, yo, this nigga is.
You absolutely right. You like blindsided nigga.
Yeah.
Like, boom. Like I'm
not
here. I'm taking.
I'm not
you know
a
what I mean?
party promoter.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
see
these
that.
rappers is party promoters. I'm not a party promoter.
I definitely see that, man.
I don't want you to see me that much.
Let's go hit him with that, and we'll be back with Haddy Racks, Ruff Ryder Radio.
Hey yo,
Racks, I've been getting dough on the block. I've been a hustler since a teen. I might have got dough with your pops, some old heads. Pointing at the guard like son is smooth. Young nigga fronting on them bras in summer school. Still, I never made it to jail. I could weigh it by eye. I saw work that never made it to scales. And I used to play the building, wild niggas in some weird places. Posted in the lobby with the pump under the staircases. Waiting for a nigga in front. We was hustling on the hell block. I used to stash the work all in the mailbox. I went to school with holes in my clothes. I never had heat in my crib, nigga. The water in my toilet bowl froze. They said I was too young to be out there moving that raw shit. We was on some poor shit, my mama couldn't afford shit. That's why I kept the hammer on my waist. On a block full of gorillas. Strip look like the planet of the apes. Check my resume, nigga. Respect my gang. What hood you rap, homie? What set you claim? Who them niggas you was running around with? What block you got money on? What niggas you was out of town with?
That's what we gonna
Respect
get
my
on. We
gang.
purchase New York Gritty. We gonna get music with substance.
fat. And then I got the Throw Son single produced by Vinny Idol.
Oh,
Crazy.
okay. Okay. Shout out to Vinny,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Vin. Me and Vin actually got a project that we've been working on quietly, crazy. And shout out to B-Dot, no shaky work, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, oh, hold up. And I got Count Roll Up. I got Count Roll Up. Where the Count at, man?
Count in the building.
Nigga
He's
Count
in here,
shy
man.
tonight. Yo, but
He
I got
lurking in the
Count.
shadows, but he here, baby.
Yeah, I got Count. You know, Count bring a certain energy. Count bring an energy to a record that's just like, he just take a record to a whole, a place where I didn't even think it was gonna go.
Okay, okay.
So shout out to Count Roll Up, for real.
Definitely, man. So Haddy, who you want to work with in the near future? You know what I'm saying?
I want to put that project out with DMX.
With DMX?
That's all I want to do.
Serious talk. Focus.
I don't want to do nothing else but that.
Man. We probably can make something happen.
And that was X who suggested that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, he said, yo, me and you gotta do an album together.
That's dope.
That's dope. Yeah,
You know what I'm
I tell
saying?
you what, DMX don't really tell people he want to do features with them.
Yeah, nah,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
don't.
He's
Why
not the
told me
type
that?
of artist to be like, yo, we gotta do some shit. He's not the type of artist to do that. So to have DMX to tell you that, yeah, we gotta do an album together, you know what I mean? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Definitely
Yeah,
dope.
that's. I think once I scratch that off, once I get X, I can feel like I accomplished something. I can make $1 billion tomorrow,
and it still won't be nothing.
but if I get that album with X, I feel like I did something right.
You know, it's crazy because growing up watching X,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I grew up watching X.
facts.
And all of a sudden, I'm standing right next to X. I'm like,
X is the man.
you know what I'm saying? And the first time I met X, I was real quiet. I didn't say nothing or anything like that. I'm like, wow, I'm standing right next to X. And then after that, it was like, all right, cool, we family now. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's
And that's
a cool
dope. That's
ass
like one
brother.
of his like bucket lists. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
X is
Yeah.
definitely, man. But
Yes.
overall, like, I just want y'all to definitely just fuck with the New York Gritty project. Like, the project is dope, and I'm not just saying it because I, you know, it's my project. Like, it's really like I had to really sit back and listen to it. Like, do you really like the album or not? You know what I'm saying? Then when I sat back and listened to it, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy.
When
From
is
a
the album
fan
dropping
perspective,
officially, though?
Officially on the 24th.
The
of this month.
24th.
Yeah,
March
officially.
24th.
Right now,
New York
you could-
Gritty.
Yeah. Right now, you could go on iTunes, you could go on Google
Pre-order.
Play, you could go on Amazon, you could pre-order it, you could listen
How
to
the
it.
pre-order looking? The
Thir-
sales looking?
It's looking good.
It's looking promising.
It's looking good, and that's my thing. My thing is, we just want people to hear it and be like, yo,
We did a good.
This is fire.
this is what I want.
Right.
Being that it's looking good, it's only telling you that that's what people want.
Yeah, people
That's
want
what
it.
they're yearning for. Because
Yeah.
You're not trying to listen to little guy.
I mean, other than YouTube shit, does that really fuck up sales for you and shit like that as far
Nah,
as?
what people don't understand is that you actually make money off. This is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of artists don't understand the business. Like, YouTube, you make money off of YouTube. Like, I got a digital distribution deal. So, like, I'm not an unsigned artist. Like, so a lot of people say unsigned artist. I'm an independent artist.
Yeah.
Like, I have distribution on my last album. I have distribution on Resume through a company called 1RPM. And what they do is YouTube is actually one of their factors where they make sure you get paid. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
dope,
The
that's
views
dope.
every time you click on it and all of that stuff, the advertisement you see on these artists.
Exactly.
pages,
Also,
videos,
anything
they
as
get
far as the
paid.
song, he just goes right back to him.
Yeah,
Facts.
exactly.
Oh, that's dope
You know what I'm
then.
saying?
facts.
And how do you feel about that? Like,
I see the
independent
manager
versus-
shaking their head, so that bag is coming in.
Well,
Independent versus a major label hitting you up.
my thing with this, I hear a lot of people say, "Yo, we gonna be independent." Like, my thing is this, bro. Do what works for you. If a major label want to pick you up, be mindful of what's in your contract, and my thing is, do what works for you. Like, if independent works for you, go independent. If a label picking you up works for you, go with the label.
I'm pretty sure you got a couple of labels knocking on your door.
I mean, we sat down with a few people. We sat down.
Any
with a few
names you
people.
can throw out there, or
We sat down with Rock Nation.
okay, okay.
But at the end of the day, like, let's just try it this way. Cause
You
a lot
wasn't
of
trying to
times-
sell your soul. That's what it was.
Nah, but you know what it is. I feel like when you bake a cake, if the instructions for baking a cake is 45 minutes, and you open the oven and you say, "Yo, nah, this shit is done, man. It's only 20 minutes. I gotta be out. This shit is done."
Yeah.
And you take it out the oven in 20 minutes, 25 minutes, the middle of your shit is straight liquid.
Pretty much.
So it's like let's really nurture this. Let's see what we can do here. Let's take the indie route. If it works for us, let's make it work. And a lot of times people jump on things too early. Like, I feel like I can't walk down the block and everybody know who Haddy Rax is.
But if you got one person who know who Haddy Rax is,
Beautiful. But what I'm saying is that I feel like we just now getting to a point where people are starting to take notice. So why would we just jump on anything right now? Like, if you like me now, you're gonna love me in 6 months.
okay.
So you want to let it simmer down? And
Yeah, I want to let it simmer down.
Let the people get to
Yeah,
really know
yeah,
Haddy
I want
Rax,
people to-
get like a
That's dope.
Has that
personal relationship with you.
Yeah,
Music,
definitely.
has that happened to you? You sitting down, you having dinner with with your other half or whatever it is, and somebody came up to you and said, "Yo, that's Haddy Rax." And
You know
try to
what's
interrupt
crazy?
your dinner.
You know what's crazy? I was the other day I was telling myself, like, yo, I don't even, this rap shit is like, this shit is like make believe. I don't even know if I'm gonna do this shit. And then I sat back and somebody came up to me and they was like, "Yo, I fuck with you, yo." And then I thought about it, I was like, yo, a lot of people be coming up to me telling me that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's because your content, your music content
Facts,
is something
man.
that is relatable.
yeah,
It's realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Hip-hop,
A lot of people can't relate to popping 10 bottles in the club, driving a Maserati,
Yeah.
and
Jay-Z,
fucking the hottest porn star out there. A lot of
Everybody.
niggas can't do that.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
everybody, Yeah.
But you talking about, you know what I'm saying, being father, you know what I mean? Everyday life is what you talking about.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't slept in 3 days, bro.
God damn.
When I say running, like literally running, like I'm talking about, this is my second radio interview today.
Okay. You working. That's
Like,
all you
and
working.
then and no matter what time I get in, I could come in my house at 5:30 in the morning. I gotta be out of that house by 6:30 to drop my daughters off.
Okay.
Then after I do that, I gotta do whatever I gotta do to get money. So now that's a couple hours of me doing whatever I gotta do. After that, a couple hours is up. I gotta go back. It's time to get the kids. Then I gotta go to the studio. Then I might have a radio show. Then I might have an interview. Then I might have a show. I might have rehearsal. Like, this shit is real. Like,
And this is your only job. This is your
and
only
this is
deal
my
ticket.
only. this is what I do. Like,
So Haddy Rex ain't taking no for an answer. You hear that, people?
Facts. That's dope, right
they
there. That's
gotta pay me
motivation.
for that.
That's how you gotta do it, man.
They
Now
gotta
listen
pay
to
me.
Ruff
You
Ryders
sleep when
Radio,
you
man.
die.
Your boy Sincere, your pre-gamer, man. We here with Haddy Rex. Man, Haddy, what is the all-time best record that Haddy's put out?
My all-time best record that I put out,
Yeah.
I would have to say, that's a good question. Slipping.
Slipping?
Who said that? Who said that? I would have to say Slipping, and the reason
Slipping,
why I would
okay.
say Slipping,
You got personal with that one, baby.
yeah, like my little man was that was personal. My little man, right? But when I did Slipping, like my baby mother hate my what I said. I don't forgot how I even started that shit. Like Slipping was. That was like you could look at Slipping, you could listen to Slipping,
And relate to Slipping.
and not even relate to it. A nigga could listen. A nigga could line me up listening to Slipping,
Cause
he
that
could.
with you and your kid in the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not.
Fucking
A
crazy,
nigga could
bro.
listen to it right and be like,
Relate.
"Yo, Rax, yo, you still beefing with your baby moms?" And I would really feel like, hold on,
How the
did
fuck
he
this nigga know?
me? Like,
But you know what? As an artist, you have to let the people in
yeah, you
in
got
your
it.
life to let them know that you're real. That I can relate to Haddy Rex as a person, and that's why a lot of people relate to DMX, because DMX let people into his life and let him know
have to.
that this is what's going on in my life, and this is what it is, and this is the struggle. This is what I'm going through.
Yeah,
and
you
Haddy
have
Rex, you doing that?
Well,
You know what I'm saying? From what I'm hearing, you know what I mean? You got these joints out there that.
you know what it is. My thing is like, I can't like you if I don't know you.
Yeah.
So my thing was like, I gotta give you me. Like it's either you gonna say yeah, I fuck with Haddy or I don't fuck with Haddy. I'm not an in between niggas. Either you gonna say yeah, I fuck with him. Like I get dudes who say yo, I don't really like, I ain't really into your music like that, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But that's cause they not into my lifestyle. Neither.
Everything's not for everybody,
Right,
but
right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like Slipping, that record is crazy, man. Like I got people on live right now saying I just want to rhyme. That was another one of my. That was a big. I did a record called I Just Want to Rhyme, where I was basically talking about like I don't want to do nothing but make music. Like I don't want to be in the streets. I don't want to go to court. I don't want to work. I don't want to sell drugs. I just want to make music. You know what I'm saying? But Slipping is it though. Like,
okay. How about movies? You see yourself doing movies, books?
yeah, I'm into all that. The funny thing about it is that I'm the type of person that like if I come up with an idea, I'll sit on it and then when I see everybody else do it, I'm like, I don't want to do this shit now. Like I wrote a web series like 5 years ago, bro.
Everybody's doing it.
Like and now it's like a mixtape. It's like, yo, I want to get you on my web series. Alright, you want to put me on your mixtape? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. But I definitely want to do. I'm into acting. Like I want to do all of that. I want to do whatever the fuck I got to do to not be this close to the streets. If I gotta act, as long as we ain't doing no crazy shit, we ain't gotta get into that. We know what.
The
I'm
craziness
saying,
is we know.
The life,
yeah, like
the
I just
lifestyle
want
gotta
to
change.
I want to be so far away from going left that whatever I do, I could wake up and just want to go fucking sell roses today, just to see if I could do it.
Yeah, definitely.
What you really want from me? What you really want from me? Yo, my baby mama said I ain't, I disagree. I copped his first kick, changed his ish and his pee. I put dollars under his pillow when he was asleep. I played the tooth fairy when he lost his first teeth. I just wanna see him happy. I laid down and made a baby. Let me stand up and be a daddy. I just wanna show him the finer things. I ain't a deadbeat that be wearing a daddy mask on Halloween. God should dead these brothers, but why Hallmark don't make cards for deadbeat mothers? Even though I run with the dogs, when it come to my little man, I just give him safety and love. I can't stand the fact that they got me in this jam, when all I really wanna do is see my little man. I can't stand the fact that they got me in this jam. All I really wanna do is see my little man.
We live, we lit, Ruff Ryders Radio. It's your boy Sincere. You're now free gaming with us and Haddy Rex. We was talking behind the scenes listening to this banger right here. We was talking about touching a legendary beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not every rapper could touch a legendary beat.
Yeah, y'all niggas gotta stop being so fucking.
You know, there's certain
Crazy.
beats you can't do. You can't touch a DMX beat and not go all the way. You can't touch a pun beat and go all the way. You know what I'm saying? The Jay-Z. These are classic beats.
Yeah, you
know
can't
what I'm saying?
touch that.
Classic songs. A lot of the rappers out there, they look for the beat to help their lyrics. You know what I'm saying? But Haddy, what's your point of view on, or, you know what I mean? Like, what's your input in it? Let's see.
I agree with you. Like, it's certain beats. Like I've been trying to write to the Dynasty intro for about 10 years.
Okay.
No, I'm not that long, but I've been
Yeah,
trying to
for a
write
while,
to that
for a
intro
while.
since that album came out. And
Okay.
I won't ever get on certain records unless I'm like, if he
Fully
fuck
satisfied.
with it. Like when I did Beware, I was just like, I can't touch no punch on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when I did it, I was like, nah, if Pun heard it, he'll fuck with it.
Facts.
Okay.
Has anybody from his camp?
I mean,
you know, have you got any response back from anybody?
Yeah,
There is no camp. There is no camp. When it comes to Terror Squad is demolished.
No.
You know what
I
I'm
mean
saying?
from the pun residents. You know what I mean? Like from his
I mean,
kids or his
yeah,
moms.
like his kids, they show me love. His
Shout
daughter.
out to Chris Rivers,
Facts.
Yeah, Victor. Oh, you know, yeah. Shout out to Chris Rivers. That's a fact. Shout out
Yeah.
to Chris Rivers.
the boy fire.
He nice.
Lyrically, oh my God, I tell you what, man. The genes run crazy, man. Like,
Facts.
genetics is a strong thing, baby. So,
Genetics is crazy, bro.
but what you was saying, you was just about to say something.
Oh no, like I was just saying, like a lot of these dudes just jump on any beat, and it's like we could close that door right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, close that door.
A lot of these dudes, like how dare you jump on certain beats? Like when I did Victory,
Yeah.
I did the Victory beat, and the only nigga that I think did Victory right was probably the same. Who you think did Victory right? Lloyd Banks.
I was about to say Lloyd Banks. I was
And
going
I
to say
think,
G-Unit.
and I'm not just saying it because it's me, but I think it's Biggie, and then it's questionable out of me and Banks.
Yeah, it's certain rappers that take beats. Like, I'm going to use my song for example. A Boogie put out a joint, Jungle.
Mm-hmm.
My song came along and did the remix.
Right.
He bodied that. That beat was for Mike Song.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember my
Panda, which was designer.
Yeah.
Drag On came along, did that beat, bodied it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody has touched a Panda beat like Drag On did.
Yo, Drag is one of the nicest niggas
It's
out.
crazy. You heard that new Choke 'em Out?
Nah.
Oh my God, it's
I fuck with Drag
crazy.
too. Drag is that nigga's
It's
nice.
crazy. We played that joint
I'm
at
a
the top of the
Drag
hour.
fan.
Definitely, man. It's been good chopping it up with you here at Ruff Ryder Radio. We got to get you up here again, man. You know what I mean? We got to get you up here again. We got to do part 2 with Haddy Racks.
Yeah.
The whole Racked Up family, bring them out. You know what I mean?
Salute to the Racked
Before you
Up
go,
family.
before you go,
What up, what up?
who's on your playlist right now, bro?
On my playlist right now, I'm not even gonna lie. Right now, I'm listening to that Rick Ross. That Rick Ross album is
Fire.
crazy.
You know,
That
you mentioned
nigga
Rick Ross. What you
crazy.
thought about that diss record to
I
Big?
guess
Oh,
that
you know
diss
what? I'm not even going to call it a
It's
diss
a
record.
message.
You know what?
It's a
I don't-
message,
exactly.
Right?
said.
A
Yo,
message.
you my mans. I'm trying to let me tell you how I feel right now.
You know what? You know why I like the record? I like it for 2 reasons. I like it for a few reasons. One reason why I like it because he never said, fuck you, I'm angry at you. He said, I'm disappointed at you.
Which is worse?
First diss record ever though. For a nigga to say I'm disappointed rather than I don't fuck with you, I hate your guts, I hope your kids die. He went in on him to a point where if I'm Baby, I'm like, damn, son.
Yeah.
But why you put it on? But why you had to put it out like that though?
Why you said it that way?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that record is so
Definitely
crazy.
a conversation
Yes.
after that joint. There's
Yeah,
definitely a
yeah,
conversation over that,
definitely.
and he showed
He killed
real
Birdman.
sportsmanship in hip hop. You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
know why he had to do that too?
He had to.
He had to.
A lot of people, you know what? And this is not something old in the hip hop industry because a lot of people knew that Birdman wasn't giving out those checks.
Mm-hmm.
But Birdman ain't the only one out there not giving out checks. These people tie you up so bad. And when I say these people, I'm talking about the industry. They tie
Right.
you up so bad because as an artist, they know the majority of these artists have nothing. So they know they're not going to spend the little that they got trying to go after their big bag.
Facts.
So they turn away because they like, you know what, it's not even worth the headache. So they turn away. So, you know, if you're an independent artist out there or you're an artist on the mainstream, fight for yours. Because at the end of the day, you will see that pot of gold. You know what I'm saying? So definitely fight for yours.
We fight for our shit. Y'all can't get nothing from us. We fight. Dove is like a fucking hyena.
I see her in the background right now. I see her in the background, man. But Haddy Racks, man, thank you for coming along, man. I appreciate you. Ruff Ryder Radio, you already know what it is. It's your boy Sincere signing off.
Thanks for the dope music, baby.
Yo,
Pressure.
New York Gritty out. New York link available right now. I want to just say one thing. Shout out to Ruff Ryder Radio.
You know.
Shout out to Ruff Ryders. Shout out to my whole crew, Racked Up Entertainment. And just salute to everybody that's fucking with Haddy Rack, cause I'm fucking with y'all for real.
Definitely, man. And salute to Grito Star who filling up for Old Pressure. Old Pressure had a death in the family, so let's keep our prayers for him.
Condolences.
Shout out to the whole team, man. Twin Solo, Bito. You got Gio over there. My nigga Trife. Chi-Chi, man.
Ray.
DJ Breeze, Ray, man. Each and every one. Huggy Black. I can't forget Huggy Black. He in the promo, man. You know what I mean? He in the promo,
Shout
man.
out to my brother Leoncio Pimentel on the check-in right now. He just hit me up saying he was on live right now with us.
Yeah. And my last shout out goes to Axel Leon. Ax, what up? Richport 2 out right now. Go support that.
Problem.
Salute to nigga.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to JAYBOSSTV.
Salute.
All the credits go out to JAYBOSSTV
Salute
on the
to
video
Susie.
check-in.
What's up, sis?
You already know what it is, man. JAYBOSSTV. Make sure you
What's
subscribe
up,
to his
nigga?
YouTube channel. It's your
You
boy
know it, no
Sincere
shaky word.
signing off.
Blue chapter. What's up?
DMT
Chapter
174. What up?
Joey Essence.